All right, let's see what it looks like now that I've changed everything. Yeah, for some reason the borderless full screen, which it might be hard to tell here. Hey, Travis the Unknown, 37 months. Let's throw some hypes in the chat for Travis. We'll probably have to get in the game to see. That is right, because when you're a professional like me, everything works perfect all the time. Oh, okay. We got characters. We can male. We can be female. We got Arun Saley or Ashley Cheng. We got Noah J. Jones. He is too old for this. Oh my God. He was born January 1st, 1982. Wait a second. What was the other guy? He was born in 1988. Okay, so we got him, we got Noah Jones, we got Danny Lopez. He's born in 1990. Frank Miller, 1983. Okay, so that's all the guys. So who we got? We got Ashley Cheng, Olivia Smith, Mia Torres, and Emma Davis. Bow chicka bow wow. Game mode, casual. Simulation, the full experience designed for players who want an immersive experience. Casual, adjusted balancing and more hints on what's happening around a player. Makes the game less well, we're gonna do normal. Or simulation. So Noah J. Jones is the Otis. All right, chat wants Emma, so we'll be Emma. But she's married, chat. Come on now. Mia Torres is single, you say? She's at 21 Bavarian. Okay, we'll be Mia Torres. I'm just going to write this up that Mia Torres is Officer Fontana's daughter. That's how she fits into this. Officer Fontana from long, long ago. I really thought you could name your cop in this, and I was going to bring him back. But I guess that's not the chance, so... Marriage isn't perfect. It should be. All right. Patrol officer tips. Check out the settings in the menu. Whoa. Okay, we got the melting pot, we got downtown, and we got Brixton. Shift selection. Here's the district. You ought to let me know how the game looks, and then if it's bad, we can always go back and do something else. Remember, this game is still very early. There's a big patch coming in 10 days, or an update, so it could be iffy. Here's the district overview. You can pick your next shift. Each week you have to play 5 shifts. You could take 2 days off per week, and thus receive new shift options by pressing R. H is the handbook. Oh my God. Unlike many office jobs, but like other public service jobs, a patrol officer's work week is generally scheduled Monday and Sunday, between Monday and Sunday, with no fixed weekend. Isn't every job between Monday and Sunday? Each shift has the following characteristics: foot patrol or car patrol, high and low crime. Some neighborhoods may be known for their high crime rates. That's racist. Day shift or night shift. Days are generally busier, but some crimes or violations can happen more often at night. Each standard shift is 20 minutes long, 8 hours in the game. Free roam shifts left 8 hours, also 8 hours in the game. When a shift ends, there's a short... Okay. I guess we can't do any of these other ones. Yeah, it won't let me do anything else. So I guess we're going to the melting pot. Oh, wait, no, we can do this. Okay. North Point, call out parking tickets. I know that a lot of stuff is not in this game yet. Brixton is the oldest district of Brighton. It has a distinct serene feel to it and rustic architecture. Its houses neighborhoods of Sharnwick, Brianna, Wilcox, Bannock, and Nelson Hill, Brighton's famous hospital. Nelson Hill Medical Center, which was founded in 1891, is located right here in the heart of Nelson Hill. 1891, that's when some of these cops were born. Downtown is the financial district in the heart of the city of Brighton. It houses different neighborhoods of Jefferson, Financial Sector, Callahan, Baytown, and Conway. Home to multiple commercial and business high-rise buildings with contemporary architecture, a giant stadium, there's that adds to its cultural value and the enthusiastic spirit of people to make it a busy hub of the district. Can I bring up the legend now? Oh, I can. And then the melting pot. It doesn't even tell me anything about the melting pot. I guess we just have to do all these things. New shifts available. A new day in the office. Check the available shifts. Each week you can request up to 2 new shifts by taking the day off. Well, we're fine with what's... All right, so it looks like we can do North Point Foot Patrol. That seems to be all we can do. Not every... I would like to read these tips, but I cannot. Dear officer, Brighton PD has an important message for you. This is an early access game, is still in development. The core system behind your daily routine is in place, and there are already plenty of tasks and features for you to enjoy. To help truly understand your role as a patrol officer, please consider the in-game handbook that is accessible from the police computer as your ultimate go-to guide. We're also working on a tutorial system that will cover a lot of different gameplay aspects. However, your duties, shifts, and the equipment are still subject to change and will be expanded in the future. This includes more districts and neighborhoods, police cars, a police computer, night shifts, multiplayer mode, and more. Please don't hesitate to let Brighton PD know if you have any feedback. Visit our homepage. Yeah. This is a very interesting angle here. Oh my God, she's... She's really getting into that login screen. I'm also testing to see how the game looks. See, what are we working with here? We're not working with anything. She's a hollow woman. No wonder she's not married. Oh, man. Anything we could plunder over here? She's kind of... It looks like the stream's keeping up. All right. What all we got here? Show encounter details. Accept a call out. Decline a call out. So Z and X accept stuff. Map. Handbook. Okay. Oh, it's her cell phone. Your handbook. Must read. The following documents will help provide you with a good understanding of your duties. Focus mode, reasonable suspicion, probable cause, detaining. Officer, are you detaining me? Handcuffing, eh? General, when casual mode is on, the player, car, and pedestrians cannot take damage. Oh, that's fine. The term probable cause is similar to reasonable suspicion, but requires more evidence or clues to be established and allows for a wider range of officer actions. Probable cause is established when a patrol officer can convincingly argue that a person is likely to have committed a crime. Probable cause authorizes the officer to search a person or their car and make an arrest. All right, focus mode. Focus mode allows patrol officers to obtain more information. Right-clicking on the... Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's... Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. Dirty cop. Whatever. All right, let's walk around this. To protect and serve. I feel like that was the same thing that was on that other. Is that like I got a watermark on it? In God we trust. They had to put that on there in like that watermark so like super people wouldn't get like tore up about it. Oh my God, they said God. Brighton apartment. Hey, what's up? Oh my God. Oh my God, this is her giving birth. Whee! Okay, wait a second. I'm just, okay. Toggle sprinting, interact is F. Okay, so I did, oh, the tool wheel. Okay, I didn't know when there was a tool wheel. That is my map. It's clearly not the tool wheel. Okay, so obviously I can't do anything here. Can I go back here? No. Can I get some money? Why does it look like I've been here before? Did they take the other game and just kind of you know what it? Yeah, I see this. That car over there is illegally parked on the sidewalk. Let's issue a ticket for parking on the sidewalk. Focus mode. You can focus on different entities in the game, like license plates, pedestrians who look wanted, and pedestrians who are exchanging items. What does that mean? To look wanted. Use left mouse button to receive intuition feedback and the relevant activity. Focus mode can be used this way in other places in the game. Police computer. You can open your police computer to perform background checks on people in your encounter history. Pay special attention to permits. So... Oh, wait. I've hit the wrong button. I thought my police computer was C, but I've already forgot what it was. Interact, tool wheel, that is tab, and I'm hitting that and it's not doing the one thing. The handbook is H. This goes to this. All right, let's see what's on here. Patrol cars, losing a shift, asking for ID, evidence. Issuing ticket over, there are two categories, traffic violations by drivers involved in car accidents, blah, blah, blah. Tickets or verbal warning can be issued to drivers who have been pulled over by an officer as well as drivers involved in an accident. Brighton police officers can issue tickets without detaining a person first and without negative consequences. However, detaining first earns them extra shift points. Tickets or verbal warnings or infringements can be issued to drivers who have been pulled over by an officer, blah, blah, blah. Expired ID, blah, 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 blah. So my question is, how do I issue the ticket? Oh, I gotta come. Oh, I have to come over on this side. Oh, here's my. Let's see. Too close to crosswalk. Expired plate. Position and alignment. It's a no parking area. But that doesn't affect because it is Monday. But why did the camera go over here? Earn points based on your actions in the game. Shift points are rewards. Conduct points are penalties. We're going to have a bunch of CPs. For example, asking for ID without any reason will deduct CP. After each shift, both SP and CP reward you with District XP, which earns you duty stars. You unlock items and other progression areas by accumulating enough duty stars. So, there's the ticket, which is a really nice touch. So can we call the tow truck? You can call a tow truck for cars that are emitting smoke and which can no longer be driven, or for cars parked in the way that justifies... Yeah, that's just...
I got a car here that needs towing. Can you send a record of my current location?
Sure, it'll be with you shortly.
Boom! Oh, here he comes. He's already here. Wait, he's gonna get it from the side? Oh, he just ripped off the whole front left bumper there. That dude did all that without even getting out of the vehicle. Okay. I did. I'm down to... Is she a jaywalker? What the hell is this? Okay, you witnessed a civilian jaywalking. Let's go over and detain the person for jaywalking. You can decide if you want to issue a person a ticket or leave it with a verbal warning. Hey. How can I interact with her? Wow. Detain. Jaywalking. Jaywalking is a civil infraction and justifies detainment. Jaywalkers move faster than other pedestrians on the street. What?
I stopped you because I saw you jaywalking.
I'm sorry, officer. I thought it was safe at that moment.
You ran into two cars! It was not safe, you idiot! Handcuff. Rightfully asking a pedestrian for their ID requires reasonable suspicion and the law has been violated. Pay attention to whether their ID is expired. Yeah, let's ask for
Your
that.
ID, please.
Here you go, officer.
You must draw your baton in order to interact. Expired ID. This civilian's ID is expired. You can issue a ticket or leave it with a verbal warning. State of Franklin. Expired last year. Yeah, it did. Okay. Well, this woman's having a crap day. Issue violation. Jaywalking.
I'm
Ticket.
issuing you a ticket for jaywalking. It's going to be about $25.
Really? That's so much money.
Well, I gotta give you another ticket.
I have to issue you a ticket for your expired ID.
Oh!
That will be between $75 and $150.
So much money for such a small infraction?
It's a year overdue. Get out of here.
It's fine. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day indeed. Oh, man. That's right. The city of Brighton is a better place with me on the prowl. Oh, it's a toggle, so you can either jog or you can walk. That's right, the state of Franklin. Now look, I'm a cop. I'm allowed to jaywalk here. It's like, I'm going to let you go on this $25 one, but you're going to pay this $75 to $100 one. Valid. Crap. Oh. Facing wrong direction. That's a thing? That car over there is illegally parked facing the wrong direction. Let's issue a ticket for facing the wrong direction. Okay. And he's also driving an Avalanche. So, yeah. I didn't know that, this was a bad thing. That is indeed a thing. Wow. I grew up in a small town, so there wasn't really a chance to do that. Okay. Can I zoom out a little bit? I feel like I'm very like... Oh, here we go. Field of view. Do I want to go forward? This is what I always get mixed up. Hold on. I don't think that changed anything. Or maybe it... Welcome to the city, country boy. What the hell is she wearing? They got the same kicks on. What are those? Okay. Yeah, I know, but I always forget which way I needed to go. Can I get free food as a cop? That's the thing, right? What are you looking at? Z Striker! 49 months, lots of hype in the chat.
Let's try for 5 now.
I cannot tab out to do hype, but I will let you do a thing. 5 years, guy. I don't even want to think about the 5-year one. Oh, here we go. Gotcha. Gotcha, buddy. Parking ticket. Ooh. Eye for details. Justified, invalid. Parking report on, +5, +5. I don't know what that means. Hey, that dude's jaywalking. You, come back here.
I've detained you because I saw you jaywalking.
No, officer, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. He looks nervous, frisking. This civilian is showing signs of strange behavior. For your own safety, you're now allowed to frisk. NPC gender, him, her. What? Wait, what? Now, technically, I think this is the thing. Anymore, don't they have to, like, she's a female officer and he's a guy, obviously. Don't she have to call in a male officer in real life to do the frisking or whatnot? Isn't that the thing that they have to do?
Please show me your ID.
Sure, officer. Here you go.
Here you go. His voice does not match him. Expires 2/2/20, so it's expired. He's 6'4". Good God, if he's 6'4", that means she's like 6'3". She's as tall as I am. Oh no, Mia's going in. Glasses. Okay.
I'm issuing you a ticket for jaywalking. It's going to be about $25.
You're ruining my day.
Oh, you think that ruined your day? Wait till you get this one.
I'm issuing you a ticket for your expired ID. That will be between $75 and $150.
I didn't expect it to be that expensive.
Can I search again? Or is there like a way? Okay. Searching is more invasive than frisking. It requires probable cause the person is driving under the influence of drugs. This can contain dilated pupils. He was just nervous, so I don't think that I can do that.
You're good to go. Bye.
Plus 33. Justified frisking, found no illegal items. Duplicate frisking plus... Okay, so the duplicate is bad. Yeah, I just had to get the real ID. And here in Kentucky, and it was pretty expensive. And but now it's going to be like $55 for 8 years or something, I think. Good, good, good. These early shifts are always interesting because you got to learn certain things. Okay, this is another one over here. It's the wrong way. What's up, Eagles 1930? Well, we've had it for a number of years, but like it was put on hold. We didn't have to get it for travel because of COVID and stuff. Oh. Come over here. There's a car up here that's... I don't like the toggle run. Like, I'd rather hold down the shift button to run. It's a car. Welcome to the hood. You're about to get a ticket. I'm amazing meter maid here. I want to see somebody that's like drunk. Oh my god, these people just go. They don't even like wait. There's no like crosswalk signs or anything. Do they really do jaywalking tickets though? Is that like still a thing? Like, I know that I've jaywalked in my life, even in bigger cities. And like when they let people out of like football games and stuff from stadiums, I feel like... Tow zone. Oh, this is expired. Boom! That car over there is illegally parked in an expired parking meter. Let's issue a ticket. See, I found that out before the tutorial even told me because I'm amazing like that. Oh, I need to. I want to know how to tell if their plates are expired. 21. Okay. Oh, January of 21. Okay, cool. So technically, if I wanted to really be a Nazi, I could just come through here and check all these license plates and look for 20s. Nope, not that one.
Your shift is over, officer.
No! No, I've got to get this one person. Yeah, there we go. Gotcha, pink sticker. You get it. You get wrecked. All right, let's head back. Our shift is over. We're going to walk properly because Mia is a fine officer. Those shoes are god-awful, and so is that skirt. My God, the people look more... Get it all at 0. That's right. Looks for 20s and finds a 19. I know, it was a little bit easier. All right, so what do we do here? Like... Oh, in shift. There we go. That was a very successful first day. Achievement unlocked, a star on the rise. All right, so I think, yeah, we had -5 once, and that was me doing something. You unlocked, oh, the radar gun, yes! Report speeders, oh yeah, okay. You unlocked a new neighborhood, Buford Landing.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, Adrenaline Pickle, thank you for following, appreciate that. -5%, -7 shift points. But we're up to level 1, I guess. Everything else we did a good job. New shifts available. Okay, that's cool. Oh, we can do the... Oh, okay. So instead of doing North Point, we could do a day shift over here.
Welcome aboard.
Duffy Doo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, so this is what we need to do. So I guess we go to Beaufort Landing. We'll probably be able to catch people speeding. We know a little bit more about what to look for. Hey, there was one time, no serious thing that happened to me once. I worked at a golf course. And at this golf course, a lot of lawyers and state police and stuff were there. Well, one day on my way to work, I got pulled over, and it was like, it was a part of this back road that went from 35 to 25, and I was still doing 35, and the dude was literally sitting there, state police, and he clocked me, and I was doing 34 and a 25 because I just switched over to the other one. So it was a speed trap. And he pulls me over and he gives me a ticket and he's like, hey, do you know so-and-so that works up there at the golf course? Because he knew what I did. And I said, yeah. And he goes, okay, well, you tell him to give me a call and I'll take care of this. And I said, okay. As soon as the guy walked in, I told him what happened. And he goes, he always does that to people I know. He goes, I'll give him a call. So I thought the ticket was taken care of. He even told me later that day, he's like, you know, I called him and he said, he goes, yeah, we got it taken care of. You don't have to worry about it. Fast forward like 8 months later, my license was getting ready to expire. I go down to get my license redone. And lo and behold, thankfully, it was one of my friends. Her mom was working in the office and she goes, okay, yeah, we can get you pulled up. And she goes, and she just froze. And she goes, do do you know there's a warrant out for you? And I go, what? And she goes, there's a warrant, a failure to appear in court. She goes, you had a court date like for a speeding ticket. And I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, literally, I'm supposed to call a cop right now. She goes, you got to get out of here, call your friend or whatever. And like, so like I left, I was gone. And like, I call him and he calls the dude and like he calls somebody else he knows. And he's like, okay, don't go into town for like 2 weeks. And he says, I'll call you back when you can go back in town. And so finally I get this call and he's like, it's taken care of. And I called my friend's mom and I was like, hey, look that up because I don't want to come down there and get like swatted. And she goes, yeah, it's fine. You come down here. We'll take you a new picture and get your license done. I said, okay, that's great. But Adrenaline Pickle, it's so good to see you. When I saw it pop up here, I was like, oh, I don't know what. Oh, and then it hit me who it was. Yes, so glad to have you back in Discord and everything. We've missed you. Welcome back.
If you aren't supporting SKS on Patreon yet, what are you even doing with your 2021? If these July Patreon supporters were a school bus, I'd have to sign a permission slip before riding them. Nicholas Absher, Azure Rain, The Least Expected, Critias, Zachary McKinley, James Matisse, and Party Commissar.